Welcome to today's class. Today we are going to cover the grammatical topic verb, and it is the most important part of English grammar. So today in part 5 we will cover the different types of verbs and its uses in different type of sentences. So let's start. First, let me clear it that what is verb. Verbs are the action words. Mean in simply if we will explain the word verb, all the doing words are called verbs. They are they tell what people, animals or things are doing. The action, if we will describe the action, that what actually some people, some animals and some things are doing, it will called as verbs. So you can see few pictures here: knock, knocking; burst, bursting; climb, the monkey is climbing; read, the girl is reading; dig, the dog is digging; drop, the apple is dropping from the tree. So all the word files, those are related to actions like act, jump, back, buy, close, cook, cross, fall, fly, go, grow, hop, jump, move, pull, run, shout, sing, sit, slide, stand, start, swim, walk. Thousands of verbs are there in English, and without using verbs we can't make any sentence. So learning of verbs and using of verbs in proper area is very much important to learn English. So in the next we will move to the next part. You can see a simple exercise here to find out verbs in the following sentence. So let's start the exercise, and to start the exercise we will take the first one. The children go to school by bus. What are the children doing? They are going, and here go is the verb. Bats sleep during the day. What are the bats are doing? They are sleeping. So sleep is the verb. This toys belongs to Kathy. These toys belong to Kathy. Every people has a good dictionary. Every people has a good dictionary. Here, has is also a verb. Polar bears live. Live is a verb. Most children learn very fast. Learning is a verb here. Mr. Thomas teaches us science. Teaches is a verb here. The earth goes around the sun. Around goes around the sun. So goes is the verb, not the around. We have crossed the street without looking. So here two verbs are there. We never cross. One is crossing, another is looking. So in the sentence two verbs are there. Many stores close on Sunday. Many stores close. Remain closed is itself a action. That's why close is a verb here. So now we will move to the next part. So in the next part, I am here with the use of am, each, and are. Am, each are also verbs, but they are not the action words. They are the simple present tense of the verb be. So we called each, am, are be verbs also. So now we will learn about the uses of is, am, are. It is a donkey. It is a horse. Here is used as a be verb. It is very hot today. It is not very comfortable. As there is no such action word in the sentence, that's why is used here. I am Peter. I am not Paul. She is Miss Lee. She is a teacher. He is my father. He is a doctor. He is not a lawyer. So each am are, it is used just after the subject. You can see here, after I am using am here. After it is is. After she also we will use is. After he also we are using is. So Each is used after she, he, or any name, or it also. But am is only used after the word I. And whereas the R is concerns, you can see you are a stranger. You are not my friend. We are in the same class. R is used after you, we, and they, as they are good friends. So this is the use of is, am, are in form of singular and plural. In case it is first person, I am, and whereas it is plural, it is we are. In second person, you are, and plural also, you are. In third person, he is, she is, it is. And all these in plural, it is simply they are. So here are some short forms which call contractions. Generally we read the books and there are this type of short forms are there. We got confused regarding reading of this type of context. So in order to read, you can see here I am is written as I, so just apostrophe and am. So you can use that apostrophe comma and you are, you upper slash up comma and re. So like that, all these he is, she is, it is, am not, isn't, are not, there, where. You can use like this in order to save times and in order to save area. You can here use aren't as a contraction of am not, because am not is not used that much. That's why aren't is used in place of am not. I am taller than you. Are not I? Means if someone is taller than someone, he is asking I am taller than you. It is not here he is using am not I, but he is asking are not I. But in statement you say I am not as old as you. But in negative word, when it is are not I asking, you can say are not I. Like that, the verb is used both in the singular nouns and are with plural nouns. It is very much clear the camel is a desert animal, whereas vegetables and fruits are, as there are many in vegetables and fruits, we are using are. Like that, lambs are, because there are two lambs. That's why singular noun is each and plural nouns are. It is very much clear in this picture. So you can use each and am after singular noun, but in place of plural you have to use are or where. Like you can see here, use each and are with the word there. How? After there is a castle, single castle. There are some clouds. There are many clouds. That's why we are using here are. There is a wasp's nest in the tree. You can see here one wasp nest in the tree. Single nest is there. There is a fence around the school. Single fence is there. There are a lot of books in the library. Where there is numbers of things we can use are, and where there is single things we have to use is after there. Even in ask, is there any food in the fridge? If you are asking also, you can use is before there. Here also you can see one contraction, there is written in a short form. So now we will have small exercise. They dash my good friends. It is very much clear. They are my good friends. They are my good friends. Because after they we will use simply are. He dash a soldier. He is a soldier. You dash taller than Charlie. You are taller than Charlie. She dash ill. She is ill. We dash very hungry. We are very hungry. It dash a sunny day. It is a sunny day. I dash angry with Joe. I am angry with Joe. So like that you can continue this exercise. It is very simple. And in exercise 2, we have to fill in the blanks with is and are. You can see here John's dog dash very friendly. John's dog. It is a single dogs. That's why we will use here John's dog is very friendly. Robot is 10-year old. Single robot is there. There, these flowers are very pretty. Here we will use are. The two schools close to each other. The two schools are close to each other. Math is not a very difficult subject. Dinner ready? Each dinner ready or are dinner ready? Obviously, we'll use here each dinner ready. This computer is very easy to use. All the windows, here many windows are there. That's why you will use here are. Sue and Jan are neighbors. So, like that, you can continue this exercise. In the next exercise, you can see use of there is and there are. Where there is small things or one thing, we will use there is, and where are many things, obviously we use there are. So there dash a fence around the barn. Obviously a single fence is there. That's why you will use here there is. I am just simply explaining here. We will use here there is. Dash trees along the road. There are many trees are there. There's a rainbow in the sky. There is a rainbow. Lots of parks in our town. There are lots of parks in our town. Nothing in the cupboard. There is nothing in the cupboard. Not many bedrooms in the new house. There are not many bedrooms. Lots of mistakes on your test paper. There are lots of mistakes. Many mistakes are there. A wasp nest is there. There is single nest. That's why we will use here there each. So it is very much clear. You can continue all these lessons with these helps. There are plenty of food. There is a church. There are no more water in the pool. There is no more water. There are too many people on the beach. There is only a few customers in the shops. So you can use like that. There is or there are, keeping the minds whether it is singular or plural. So now we will move to the next part. So now one more thing is there, have and has. Generally we use have and has in many places, but still we have some confusions. These are also verbs but with own or possessive conditions. How? Let's test it. Peter has a sore knee. If you are having some pain, also you are using Peter has. Why has is used? As Peter is a third person, not I or not you. Try to understand, not I or not you. Peter is a someone other than I or you. Means Peter is a third person and single in number. That's why we have used has after Peter. But in the second picture you can see we have breakfast at 7 a.m. We means there are three boys are there. That's why they are not singles. And they are not third person also. It is the we is the plural form of you. That's why we will use here I. So we will use here in place of I. If it is I have, we have. He has. He is the third person singular number. He has a lot of stumps. She has long hair. Our house has large windows. I have a younger. Means after I, we, or you, we will use have. Make me clear. After I, we, and you, we will use have. But after he, she, and any objects, we can use has or only has, because has is the used for third person singular number, and he, she, or any boy. Suppose Ram has good talent. Any name also will be followed by has. So Dad has a cold. Jenny often has sandwich for lunch. Here you can see monkeys have long tails, because all monkeys have long tails. That's why. And here in the picture also there are two monkeys. That's why there it is used here. Monkeys have long tails. If there is one monkey, then we should have tell monkey has long tails. After that you can see use of has with he, she, or it. Again, it is very much clear here. In case of singular, you are using I have, where in plural we are using we have. In second person, you have, the same is you have, and in third person, he, she, or it has. All the plural form of he has, she has, and it has are they have. Here also you can see some contractions. I have, you have, he has, she has, it has, we have, they have not, has not. You can see the contractions. You can write in this way. So now we will move to a exercise. We dash a new scissors teachers. We dash a new science teachers means we have a, because we are plural. He dash a bad temper. He third person singular number. That's why he has. I often dash fruit for dessert. I often have fruits for desserts. After I we use have. You dash a good chance of winning the prize. You have. She always has. The broom have. They never have any problems with that. So here you can see the broom has, because it is third person and singular number. So in the next exercise we have to fill all this with have and has. In case of many persons we will use have, or in case it is third person and singular number we will use has. The girls many, so obviously we use here have. You can see we will use here have. But an insect has, a single insect is there. Dad has, the children have, because many children are there. Many poor peoples have, many are there. Chicago has, Chicago is a single city. A triangle has, single triangle. The man has, single man. James, it too, James, it is a name here. That's why we will write here James has. So after third person singular number we will use has. Means after any person, single person, or after any name we will use has, and after many more peoples or plural number of subjects you will use have. So now I am moving to the next part. The next part we are going to learn about was and were. Like is, am and are, it is the past form of is and am and are. It is was and were. So it is also called as be verbs, and after a single person we will use was, and after many persons or after many things we will use were. How? You can see here Edison was a famous inventor. You must have heard about Edison. He was a great scientist. Beethoven was a German composer. She was at the library. Means after a single word, sway, Beethoven, after any name, we are using was. And he was not well yesterday. We are telling about the past incident, what has already happened, and what we known yesterday. Samantha was second in the race. Was not she? Means he was second in the race when? Yesterday or in the past. So obviously where it is about past incident we will use was in place of single person, and in place of many persons here you can see the Romans were brave. Means all Romans were brave. They were third in the wheelbarrow race, the group race it was. So that's why here they means many students or participants were there. Were you? We were, those were. So after many, we, those, like that we will use were, and after single we will use was. It is very much clear. In singular it is I was, in plural it is we were. In second person you were, and plural also same, you were. And the singular he was, she was, and it was, the plural of all these are they were. Means after single I, you, he, she, it, we, you will each use was. But after you we always were is used, because after you was is not used ever. But after we, you, they, always were is used. Like that you can see here the past tense of am was, the past tense of are is were, the past tense of is was, the past tense of are is always were, whether it is single person, whether it is second person, or whether it is third persons. So it has also some contractions. You can see here was not, were not. You can write like this also. So in the next part we will move to another concept. But before proceeding to the next part, let's clear our concept of using was and were. Again, I'm telling, if a single person is there, we will use was, or in case it is many, we will use were. So let's start. We dash champions last year. We means many were there. That's why we will write here we were. Where is James? He was here just now. He was single. That's why we'll write here was. Mom and dad were on vacations because there are two. The weather was fine. The weather was fine in the morning. There was a lot of people, or there were a lot of people, because there were a lot of people. That's why we'll write here there were a lot of people. There was a small lake. Single snake lake is there. There was a small lake here. He was sick yesterday. Don't blame him. It was my mistake. It was my mistakes means you are single here. That's why we are writing here. It was my mistakes. Another about the future times, shall and will. These are also verbs and it is used for future, what is not yet happened and what is going to happen. Means after I we can use I shall, I will. After we shall, we will in plural. After you it is you will. After you it is you will. Third person he will, she will, it will. So the plural of all these are they will. So like that we can continue using will and shall. You can see the contractions here also. I shall, I will, you will. It is written very in short form, so you can learn all these contractions from here also. But you have to remember that I and we, after I and we can use shall and will, but after you, he and she, it, we will use only will. So you have to remember these points. You, he, she, it is followed to will. You, he, she and it. But after I and we can use both shall and will. So let's come to the next part. One more things you can use in place of shall and will, it is going to. It is very much used. Means if you are going to somewhere else in and you are planning, we are going to bake a cake this afternoon. It is not yet happened, but you are planning to do this in afternoon. So you can write also, suppose I am going to take online classes tomorrow. I am not yet taken, but still I am planning. So I can say also I am going to get it dark. But before using going to, you have to remember the subject. If it is we, then we will write we are going to. If it is I, then we will write I am going to. If it is it, then we will write it is going to. So you have to remember this formula before. Here you can exercise. I have already told that you can use shall or you will where. After you can write will. You will grow fat. The new school building will be ready soon. We let me clear this formula once again. I and we will use shall. I and we will shall only after I and we, means only after first persons. So we dash to the zoo after breakfast, we shall or we will also, both are right. So in this way you can continue this exercise. And the next exercise, be verb plus going to. Already I have cleared it. They will be busy tomorrow. They are going to be busy tomorrow. They are. I hope I am going to be ready. We are going to visit. It is going to rain. Dad is going to take us. Means you have to remember the subject. If it is they are, will be continued. If it is I am, will be continued. And if it is we are, will be continued. And if it is it is, will be continued before going to. So you have to remember these points. One more things you can see here, can and could. These are also verbs. When you can run faster, she cannot afford such expensive ring. All these used for can, means it depends upon your capacity. Jack ran as far as he could. You can see here in the picture, Jack is running as far as he could according to the capacity of the Jack. Some birds cannot fly. So whether you can do it or not, it depends upon using can and could. People often use can when they are asking permissions. Can I use this pen? Like that also you can use. Here also some contractions are there, cannot and could not. It is written in very short forms. Like that you can use may and might also. May and might are helping auxiliary verbs. So mostly it is used for permission. May I borrow your pen? You may come in, you may go now. Like this, may I watch television now? Yes, you may. So for taking permission generally may is used, and might is used as the past tense of may. Like that, could was the past tense of can, might is the past tense of may. He realized he might catch the earlier train if he hurried. Means if someone has missed the train, he will tell, in case I would have come little bit earlier, he might have catch the train. So you can use might to talk about the things or possibles. Where it may be possible, it is not sure whether he would have catch the train or not. It depends upon the possibilities of the person. So you can do the exercise here. Dash you jump over the hurdle. You are asking, can you jump over the hurdle? We ran as fast as we can. Some people that speak three. Some people can speak. Jen dance quite well. Jen can dance quite well. So in case you can fill up all the sentence, but could or might is used for past tense. You can see here, if you hurry, you could catch the train. You might catch the train. The baby is crying. She may be hungry. So you have to remember, if it is present form, then you can use can or may, and if it is past, then you can use could or might. So this is all about using could, might, can or may. I am giving one more example here. He does the piano. He can play the piano. Who does answer the question? Who? Yes, this is the one question. Who can answer the question? After any doubt, we are asking who can answer these questions. Like that, it depends upon the capacity and the probability, chances. We use can, could, may, and might. We are in the final steps of verbs. This is all about do, does, and did. Mostly used in the English grammar while we writing different type of sentences. Do is the pronouns you can use I, you, we, and they, and it with plural nouns you does is used with he, she, it with singular nouns. So you have to remember do and does has the same meanings, but do is used before plural and does is used before singular nouns. But did is used for the past tense for both the singular and plural nouns. So it is very much simple. Dad does the dishes, mom does the cooking. We always do exercise. You can see here we always, two people are there, two students are there. That's why here it is written do, and mom is single. That's why mom does. Dad is single. That's why dad does. He is single, that's why he does. They are many, that's why they do amazing tricks. Like that, did is the past tense of do and does. Sally did her hair in front of the mirror. What already has done. They did, Jen did, you did, I did. Mean after both I, you singular or they is plural. After that also we will use did in both after singular and plural. Whereas does is used after singular and do is used after plural in present tense. So you can see many more things here. It is all about singular and plural. Means I do, the plural is we do, you do, the plural is you do, and he does, she does, and it does. All the plurals are they do. So here you can see a table remind you about the use of verb did. I did, we did in plural. You did, the same is you did, and he did, she did, and it did. The plural is they did. So here are also some contractions you can see here. Do not, touch not, and did not. Don't, doesn't, and did not. You can write in this way. But before going to the next part, you remember this image, he, see and eat will be followed to dodge. Means he dodge, she dodge and it dodge. You can also do dodge and did as helping verbs to ask and answer questions. For example, you can see here the woman is asking, where did you find the wallet? Do dogs like water? Yes, they do. Means here for questioning and for answering, both the case do and did is used. Do you like ice cream? Yes, I do. Does it rain often here? Yes, it does. Does he enjoy music? Yes, he does. Means for both question and answer, do and does. And did also. Did it snow last night? No, it didn't. Means you can use both do, does and did in questioning and answering different queries. Use of do not, does not and did not to make other verbs negative. If you want to use the verbs in negative formats, you can use like the baby does not look very happy, dad did not catch his train, the garden looks lovely, does not it? Yes, it does. So you can use not after does, did and do to make it negative sentences. Cats do not like water, I do not enjoy a difficult math test, Sophie does not want. Sophie is a girl. That's why we have used here does not. He did not get. As it is the past tense, in past tense obviously there will be did only. Don't you have a ticket? No, I don't. So you can use not after do, did and does to make it negative. And we will move to the next exercise. It will make it you very clear. The shoes were too small, they does not fit me. The shoes were, we are telling about the past tense, they did not fit me. Jack does not do well on the exam last week. Last week, obviously, it is about past tense. Jack did not do well. Where X come from? Where do X come from? As it is a present tense, the vase is broken. Who did that? Who broke the vase? Means you can write here like this. What this word mean? What does this word mean? Particular word, single word. That's why we will use here does. How the computer work? How do the computer work? Does he drink coffee? Does he drink coffee? Because he is the third person. That's why we will use here does. Does he drink coffee? Like that you can complete this exercise. Let me clear one or 2 points more. He not have any brother. He does not have. Means he is third person singular number. There, does cats like to eat fish? Do cats like to eat fish? Because here cats are plural. That's why we will not use does here. We will use here do cats like eat fish. So in the next part we will move to the would and should. It is also helping or auxiliary verbs which is the past tense of will. Peter said he would come, but he didn't come, and it is the past tense of will. It is very rarely used and very rare in use also. So would you like a cup of tea? Cup of coffee? You can ask for in this way. I'm tired now. I would like a rest. You'd like a meal now, wouldn't you? What color would you like? Means you can ask in offering. If you are offering something or if you are asking for something yourselves, you can like use do, would or would not. When they are accepting an offer, people often use would love instead of would like. Like, would you like a chocolate? Yes, please. I would love one. Means people also can reply this sentence using would. Should is helping or auxiliary verbs. It is used for necessary things or some permissions. Means children should not play in traffic for specific rules. Now you can see we should not go outside the home due to corona. So which is supposed to be done in that place should is used. Here you can say you should know how to spell your own name. We should all drink more water. You should do more exercise. Means all the advisory which is supposed to be followed by us we can use. And in negative, should not you tell your mom if you are going out? Means if you are going outside, should not you tell your mom? You should tell your mom. Means it is asking you to, you should tell your mom before going out. So you can use in both and positive and negative. So here also you can see different contractions are there. I would, you would, he would, she would. You can see different contraction writing styles. You can learn all these contraction styles. We would, they would, should not, would not. You can write in this way. So you can continue this exercise. Every student should have a good dictionary. Des, you like some coffees. Would you like some coffees? Yes, I would love a cup of coffee. We should all learn good table manners. Means in case of should and in case of would, you can write here. Wherever it is advisory, you can write here should. Like learning good table manners is very good for us. That's why it is being advised. That's why we write we should all learn good table manners. So we can continue this exercise. We dash not waste water. We should not waste water. You all pay attention in the class. You should all pay attention in the class. Means it is advised to the students that you should pay attention in the class. Wherever it is advised to do something, you can use here should. What we do know now, what would we do now, or what should you do now? In case you are in confusion, what you can say, ask yourself, what should you do now, what should I do now, like that. Of course I would help you, of course I would help you. In case you are interested, you can help someone like that. So this is all about using of should and would. In place of necessity you can use would, or in place of advisory you can use should. This is all about the verbs, and in the next chapter we will come with another parts of speech, another very important grammatical topic. For till the time, goodbye and stay safe, stay home. Thank you and have a nice day.